Hello, my people who are subscribed to my channel. I really haven't posted in a while. So, what new content could I have, that I must post now after not having post for years? Well, glad you asked, because today we're going to find out if the Pink Floyd remasters from 2016 are really as bad as everyone says. Let's find out. So, what I have here today is one of the 2016 remastered CDs and the 2016 remastered LP. Now this is the album Metal, and this is the album Wish You Were Here, if you care. So, we're gonna start with the CD because, I started getting these first. I made an agreement with myself that I wanted to collect all of the Pink Floyd records. So I started in 2017, which would be right after the 2016 remasters were released. So let's get with the packaging first. So the packaging is, pretty solid for the CDs. There are some major flaws though. And there are actually some major differences between the CD and the LP, but we'll get to that later. Now, the CD is open, the spine is open, as you can see right here. You might not actually be able to see it that well, but that causes it to, rub up against itself, and it can actually tear easier. And what I had done with my CDs is because after 3 copies of this very album, Wish You Were Here, I realized that the cardboard that is in the sleeves actually ruins the CD in there. So I made my own sleeve like you would find with an LP. It's got, it's just, simple paper with wax paper on the inside. I do that to protect the disc because the music on here is much more valuable than the artwork itself. Although with the Pink Floyd artwork, it is super good as always. Thank you, Hypnosis. But so I put these in sleeves because it was ruining the discs. Now, the outer packaging and the included things for the CDs is actually pretty good. Now, a qualm I have is that Pink Floyd don't usually put their name or the name of the album on stuff, but with the CD releases, they actually name and a track listing on it. So, I don't know, something about that really bothers me for some reason. It gets rid of the legend, almost, and the artwork that comes with it. So, the artwork that actually comes on the actual packaging, like the first thing you see, is good. Now it also comes with a Wish You Were Here handshake sticker and a booklet. Now, the booklet is interesting, right? Because it's got a lot of new pictures and lyrics, and it's designed pretty well. And this is for all of the CDs. I feel like the booklets are designed pretty well with each subsequent release that I have seen so far. Wish You Were Here just happens to be my favorite because it's the most concise, it makes the most sense, basically. And so, the CD releases are, packaging-wise, artwork-wise, pretty great, pretty up there. The music, however, and the remaster of the music, after getting into Pink Floyd a couple years ago, the quality always was secondhand to me, because the power and the lyrics and the music and the artwork really was what mattered to me. But once I listened to this, and then went and listened to the originals, all I can say is these are less remasters than somebody putting compression over the master tapes. And I find that to be a little ridiculous and a little cheap. So, you know, it's great design, it's great packaging, but the actual music is pretty disappointing. And the same goes for the LP here. Now, the LP is different in so much that the spine is not actually closed, or is not actually open, it is closed. It kind of comes together, so when you fold it, this pops open, and it makes it really hard to store without having to ruin the artwork. And, you know, the artwork it really is pretty cheaply done. It barely resembles the original album that it's, you know, supposed to be. And I find that to be pretty disturbing and pretty disappointing. The inner sleeve, black, that's interesting. You know, we've got the circle here in which it has the original actual record artwork, you know, with the half circles and shit. I like that. I enjoy that. You know, the record seems to be in pretty good quality. It's 180 gram vinyl. And so, you know, I like it. But the packaging is really flimsy. Much so, in fact, that by the first day I had it, the sleeve that is supposed to be closed is actually starting to break open. I don't know if you can see that, but, you know, something that really bugs me about the packaging here is there's no booklet. There's not even a poster or anything. The LPs originally always came with something. Pink Floyd never left you hanging, alright? And that's why I say that this only barely resembles the original album. And I'm very disappointed in the remasters as a whole. And I would say yes, they are as bad as they seem. I would say either get a 2011 remaster, or if you can, an original release. This is unforgivable. Now, we're going to go with how to do remasters correctly. Led Zeppelin released their remasters the same exact year. They've been out for a little while, and these are all good. The packaging is solid. They all come with a booklet with unreleased photographs. Led Zeppelin 3 even has the spinny thingy that the original LP had. And the music sounds fantastic. I would go with it sounds on par with the original LP releases. Now, this is how you do remasters correctly. You don't do this. We all know why this happened. Money and publicity for the Endless River. So, yes, get an original release if you can. And I am Sky Sage, and I will see you whenever I do.